Okay, this video is about 3 tips to stay in the right frequency, and you have to stay in the right frequency to get what you want. You cannot do anything else and hope it will work. You have to stay in the right frequency, and here are the 3 tips to stay in the right frequency. Now, first, why should you even stay in the right frequency? What's the whole point? Well, let's take this quote from Nikola Tesla. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And this is one of the smartest people ever, like the genius, right? Why would he say the secrets of the universe is energy, frequency, and vibration? Because literally, if you zoom in to anything you see on the outside world, you will see that it's made of energy. And it's actually just everything's just one substance, energy. But since different things vibrate at different speeds, right? It creates different frequencies. So when you see a table and you see a person and you see a house and you see a planet, they're all one energy in the same ocean. But since they vibrate at different speeds, they manifest themselves through different matter and they have different frequencies. And then we get fooled by our senses thinking this is different. Like a human is different than this and the universe is different from me, so I am weak. No, we're all one substance, meaning we all have the same power. So let's begin with this. Your frequency is what you will frequently see. I love this. Your frequency is what you will frequently see. That means the vibration you're in, the thoughts and your feelings that you're holding consistently, that you're visualizing, that you're always holding within your heart, that is what you will frequently see on the outside world. That's how it works. There's no other way. This is how it works. Every person has specific results, and those results come specifically back from the frequency they're holding. You cannot wear a suit and on a mirror it will be a tracksuit, right? You can't wear a t-shirt that is blue and on the mirror it will be red. It's impossible. The clothes I wear now on the mirror it will match. That means the frequency I am in, that is what I will see on the outside world. I cannot go around thinking I'm broke, thinking I'm a loser, hate myself, be depressed and negative with myself, and expect to have a happy life, to expect that the universe will give me positive events. It will give me negative events to show me who I am, to say, hey, here, you're matching this frequency, this is what you're going to get, right? The universe is so merciful that it will let you be in a negative vibration and give you exactly what you want because it thinks that, oh, this is what he wants. He wants to stay in negative vibration. That means he wants negative events. He wants negative results. He wants negative things. So understand your frequency is what you will frequently see. And remember that everything vibrates. This is so important. People forget this because we get fooled by our sensory factors. We see a table, we see a wall, we see a car, and we think it stands still. I am in this universe where everything is matter. Well, quantum physics and science and spiritual people from thousands of years have said everything vibrates. You can get a microscope, zoom in on anything, you will find atoms dancing in front of you, millions rates per second. Everything vibrates. But what is it? Why is it important that that everything vibrates? Well, understand if everything vibrates, that means you're vibrating. And if you can understand what are the rules for things that vibrate, well, like attracts like when things vibrate, right? My favorite analogy is the water drop and the oil drop. If you take a drop of oil and a drop of water and push them together, they will never become one. They push each other away. They repel. Why? Because they vibrate differently. Their frequency is different, and the frequency is a rate of vibration. So let's say water vibrates at 2 vibration per second, and oil vibrates at 1 vibration per second, right? They can't match with each other, right? It's like person thinking negatively and positive events, impossible. But if you grab a water drop and you mix it with another water drop, they become one. Why? Because they're in the same frequency, they're in the same vibration, they vibrate the same way. That's why they can be in harmony. But people like to understand this about the outside world, but not with us. My thoughts doesn't matter. My feelings won't matter. Well, you have to understand your thoughts sets up the vibration. Your feeling continues that vibration, and now you're a oil drop or a water drop. That's how the universe looks at you. And when the universe looks at you as a water drop, it will push you and other water drop events to you. That is what law of attraction is. It's literally just science. So remember, your feeling is actually vibration. and your vibration is your frequency. And the frequency you're in is what you will frequently see. So if you want to see more wealth, you want to see more love, you want to see more happiness, be in that vibration, be in that frequency. So that's why I will give you 3 tips. So first one, you can only attract to you what your frequency is, right? So your thoughts and feelings sets up the frequency, and that frequency sets up the results you will get in your life. What you think and feel consistently, that's the important part, consistently, is what you vibrate as in your body. That vibration is now a frequency. You can't be in X frequency and attract Y frequency. So I will show you this. Give me 1 second. Boom. Okay. So take a look. Let's pretend these are frequencies, right? If you're in X frequency, right? If you're in X frequency, you can only get X results, X results, X results, X results. You cannot get Y results. Impossible. This is the law of the universe. That's why I always mention universal laws. If you understand this, you will understand, bro, I need to make some changes. I need to actually take care of myself. I need to focus up and change how I think. Because your thoughts, right? This is like a thought bubble. Okay, that was not Picasso, but it's okay, right? Thoughts. Whatever you think, if I keep thinking X thoughts, I will only get X results. So what do you have to do? You have to understand, okay, since everything is frequency, I need to take grasp and control of this and start changing my thoughts. And you have to do like techniques like gratitude or visualize everything, all those work. But you can do this right now. Just now. If X is broke, and Y is rich. And I use money a lot, but it's not because it's the most important thing, but it's because it can be measured, right? If you only made $1,000 a month, but you start making 4,000, we can measure the success. We can measure that you can manifest, and then you can use it for health and love and whatever, right? So let's say you're broke and you want to be rich. You cannot keep thinking like a broke person and feeling like a broke person because then you will be in that frequency. You have to feel rich. That's it. Whenever you feel rich inside of you, and here's the thing, you can't wait for something outside of you to make you feel good. You have to go within yourself and make yourself feel good. Like go inside, and that's why we have a mind. That's why I keep showing you this stick figure, right? You can go in your conscious mind right now and make a picture, a plus picture, a positive one. So I can just do this right now. I now see myself in a penthouse, and I just sent $100,000 to my family. That truly makes me happy. That makes me feel good. I donate money to charity. I am traveling in a private plane. I am healing people, right? This makes me feel good to think about. And keep staying there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and you will notice that your body feels good. You just feel better. What you don't understand is you literally jumped from here to here. The universe is watching you and it sees you. Whoa, this atom, this little atom and particle thing that's called human, just changed its vibration from oil to water drop. That means it can only get water drops. And if you keep that vibration, if you keep that frequency, you can only attract to you Y results, but you have to stick it out consistently because after 3 days, you don't see physical results. You're like, this doesn't work. I'm still broke. Don't jump back down here at all. Stay up here. Stay up here. Just stay there. The universe knows the best timing, but you have to stay here. So that's the part about frequency. Now let me get back to here. Okay. So, like I showed you, you have to stay in the right frequency. You can't be in X frequency and attract Y frequency. So this picture right here, if you go on Google, you can search up vibration ladder. Whenever you feel down, search this up and you will be reminded. If you ever feel shame or guilt, apathy is like you have no feeling, like you're just like sitting there like, oh, nothing. I don't feel anything, right? Or grief or fear. These are the lowest feelings you can have. And these feelings are frequencies like I showed you. Never be here at all, ever. When you catch yourself being down here, you have to use your imagination to get yourself out. right? Desire is not bad, but what they mean with desire is like you have a desire for bad habits. Oh, I want to go drink. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. But desire for wealth, desire for health, desire for love, desire for growth, right? That is up here. So whenever you catch yourself being down here, anger, pride, all of these, right? When you catch yourself being here, you have to get up and do something to change. Now, if you want to do something physically, I recommend training. I recommend taking a walk. I recommend finding a good habit to do, like work on yourself, find something to do, right? To change your vibration. But what the ancient genius, like crazy genius people that I've read about, the occult and all of those, they recommend that you can do this while sitting down and going, like close your eyes and go inside your mind and start visualizing. Start to pretend you're somewhere else. The only reason you feel these feelings is because you're looking at the outside world and you're looking at your result and you're letting that result control your thought and feeling. And then you go down here and then you keep being here consistently, and that's now your frequency, and you create the same results. Cycle of doom. What you have to do is whenever you're down here, you have to ignore the results, ignore the frequency you're in, and go create your own. Think and feel something peaceful, something joyful, something love, right? Even something that's neutral. It will help something courageful. Yeah, I am the best. I am this. I made $1 million. I travel around the world. I do this. I am in the Himalayas. Whatever that makes you feel good. Sit down 20 minutes and you will catch yourself flying up back up here. And you have to keep doing this. Whenever you fall back down, come back up. Fall back down, come back up. Why? Because now you're creating a new habit. You're creating a new force of energy that will stick to this new pattern. This is the key to it all. Man, I haven't even got to the second slide and we're cooking. Okay, this is fire. Just this can save your life. Like, just this changed my life fully. And also, just like a bonus thing, Alpha and Omega. You know, in the Bible, he says, uh, God says, I am the Alpha and the Omega. People, misconstrued what he meant. This is what he meant. I am all the frequencies, and you, as the individual, can choose the frequency and what you want God to give you. Because here's the thing I forgot to say: when you choose fear as a frequency, your outside world will become everything will become fearful. Like God and the universe, whatever you believe in, it's gonna give you fearful events and fearful results. And let's say you want $1 million. $1 million is not fearful. $1 million is like joy, it's peace. It's like, oh, I can now truly be at peace and live the life I want to live and travel and help my family, right? So when you catch yourself here, remember, if I stay down here long enough, I am going to attract that to me. Go back up here. When you're at peace and enlightenment and joy and love, you can only attract things that have love in them, right? Being broke is not love. Being broke is not joy, right? So when you choose the love and joy, you will get the love and joy. Man, I've been talking a lot. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to drink some water. Okay. So how do you choose the frequency? So I showed you why it's important. I showed you the whole groundwork of the behind the scenes of the frequencies, right? You have to feel it and you will vibrate in it. And when you vibrate in it, you will be in the frequency. Being in that frequency causes inspiration, right actions, and events to be attracted. The whole thing is just about feeling it, right? Your thoughts is just like you're designing what you want to feel, right? So when I design something in my conscious mind, and then I feel it in my subconscious mind, just feel it. Once you feel it, you're in that frequency. Now, what happens when you're in that frequency? You will get so much inspiration about thoughts you never had before, ideas. You'll be motivated to go this way or that way that you couldn't do before because you were an X frequency. You can only take X actions, and events will be attracted to you. Man, I've had some crazy events when let's say I took my goal of 10K a month. The events that happened once everything was over and I got 10K and I'm making 10K consistently, I looked back and I was like, bro, this looks way too crazy designed. Like there is a creator. There is something here that is creating all of this. Some people call it God, universe. I don't really care what you call it. You can call it spaghetti. I don't care. Something will help you. The universe will truly, truly help you, but you have to be in the right frequency. Because here's the best quote ever: the universe can't do for you what it only can do through you. You have to be in the frequency so it can work through you and work around you and bring the events. So feel it. You have to feel it. And the last tip is control your thoughts. Remove bad habits. Why should you remove bad habits? Because those bad habits truly make you think bad thoughts. You don't notice it. Remove negative people. Negative people, like, bro, if you can't remove negative people, at least don't stay as often. If you don't want fleas, don't sleep with a dog, right? Right? If you don't want mosquito bites, don't hang around mosquitoes. That's simple. Because if you're with negative people, they will their stories and their thoughts and their feelings, their whole frequency, they will affect you. And you will walk around being in their frequency. Like we are very sensitive to frequencies, man. We are frequency beings. And third, remove negative social medias, like unfollow all of those negative people. And truly, if you don't use your socials for business, just delete it. Like delete it for like 60 days until you get your results. Remove TV and movies. Man, I was a movie enthusiast. I used to watch movies every day, man. Like I used to go through the IMDb top 250 movies of all time, and I watched every single movie. Like I swear, I love movies, but the past year I've removed them from my life because they always show you something filled with anxiety. Like this person is doing this and he's gonna die, and this is a drama, and she is crying, and this, bro, you don't need this, especially when you're trying to manifest something, right? Once you're rich, once you're happy, once you got everything, you can watch a movie here and there. But for now, remove them because they are controlling your thoughts. And remember the whole pattern. Like, how can I draw this for you? Give me 1 second. So, your thoughts in your conscious mind, they will design the feeling. So if you have bad habits, bad people, bad social media and movies and music and all that shit, right? You will always be thinking about negative stuff. And doing that over and over and over, you will force your subconscious mind to be in a bad feeling, and then your whole body will be in that bad feeling. And remember, bad actions and bad results, and the frequency you're in will attract bad, 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 right? So remove those things. You don't need them. What you should add is visualization. Sit and visualize multiple times a day. Whenever you're in the bus or in the car, or you're walking around, you're sitting somewhere, just close your eyes and just feel that you're somewhere else where you truly want to be, and feel it right now. Don't visualize you want a new car and then be angry that you don't have it. You're just choosing that you're not in the frequency, right? Add some gratitude exercises. Add some positive music. Like truly design your life. If you truly understand that you are a frequency being, and the frequency you're in is what you will frequently see. Your frequency is what you will frequently see. Then you will understand, I will take this serious. I will remove all these bad things, and I will keep only the good things so I can attract things I want. So these are the three tips to change your frequency and why you should. If you feel bad, I recommend getting this picture up from Google. This is the vibrational ladder. Will change your life. Try this out for 30 days, 60 days. It took me 90 days. It took me 3 months to truly get the results I wanted. And through those months, I used to feel down. I'm like, bro, I feel shame, I feel guilt, I feel grief, right? Anger. If you can stay up here as long as you can, the universe will start rewarding you. And stay here, bro. As soon as you can start staying here, everything will change, man. Everything will change. So do your thing. I'll see you in the next video.